Hey, Run Try Bike community. Welcome to Food Fight Friday at the aid station. If you're new to our show here, this is where I myself, Jason Bahamundi, the founder of Run Try Bike, and Adam Lee, the founder of Community Trail Running, discuss three foods and what we will do with them in the vein of fuck, marry, kill. Except in this scenario, we're either going to eat one of the foods, toss one of the foods, or carry one of the foods to the next aid station. We've been doing this for the last few months, and it's typically been me presenting to Adam first and then Adam presenting the second week. But we decided to turn the table so that I will have time on my hands to do some research and figure out what's the food I want to present to him after he presents to me what I'm going to presume is something ridiculous. Now, what you see behind Adam is he is getting ready for the Sinister 7 Relay and Crow's Nest Pass. He's running 100 miles with 6 of his closest friends. And of course, he's getting to take on the hardest challenge of the 6 segments that are going to be out there running. And so he's going to actually be taste testing aid station food while he's out there. And I hope that what he presents to me isn't actually on the course while he's out there, because it might get rough for him, is what I'm guessing. So without further ado, Adam, I'm going to turn it over to you. And I am already laughing about what you're going to present. So your turn. Take it away, buddy.
Well, happy Friday, Jason. Always good to connect over some Food Fight Friday action here. I am in Alberta, as you noted. And you know what? There are going to be plenty of people who actually would take these aid station choices today, because I'm inspired by Alberta. I've been chatting with some friends here, trying to come up with some ideas. The Calgary Stampede is going on, which my wife Sheena and I got to check out for the first time. So today, you're going to have some good choices. I think I know, because of yourself, what you might do. But here's what we've got on. So the first choice is a T-bone steak, because Alberta's known for their beef. I know you might not choose the steak, but they're so you get the T-bone cut, so the bone's in there for you if you need to carry it along the way. The second choice, Stampede. When it's in town, they have pancake breakfast for folks all over the place. Yes. So, and they're usually free. They're all over town. And generally the pancake breakfast, some of them will come with eggs. Some of them will come with sausage. Some of them will come with bacon. So we're going to call your pancake breakfast the Stampede pancake breakfast, which has 3 pancakes with maple syrup, sausage, and eggs.
Okay.
And then your third choice is some local corn. The corn on the cob here is renowned for being sweeter than most places, because the summer rather is colder at night than other places, which releases more sugars in the fruit. So it's a sweeter than usual corn on the cob. So those are 3 pretty good choices for what we've done with each other. But I'm just so inspired by the good people of Alberta that I couldn't give you bad choices.
All right. So first off, this is total bullshit, because I was thinking about 3 really, really good foods for when I present to you next week to make the choices harder.
I'm ahead of the game. We're just in each other's heads. We're at that point.
It's obvious, dude. Like when I sent that email to you and Liz, I just lost him. But I connected Adam to Liz Myers for Tribe of Runners podcast. And I said that Adam and I are like friends from a long time ago, 12, 13-year-old boys who kind of just know each other and would have hung out constantly in like grade school, middle school, and high school. So it's clear that that's the case. And for those of you who are getting here now, I bet you didn't know that this was also a scientific show. Something about cold winters and, heartier corn with more sugar or something is what Adam presented. So just to review, my 3 choices are a T-bone steak, a pancake breakfast with eggs and sausage, and then grilled corn on the cob is what Adam has presented to me. And so I am a plant-based athlete. So the first thing you would think I would do is throw away the steak, but I'm actually going to eat it. And the reason why I'm going to eat the steak is I now have the T-bone, which could act as a weapon against some animals while I'm running from aid station to aid station in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I presume there's bears there. Or I could throw the bone away and maybe the bear will chase the bone and leave me alone. I'm going to carry the pancakes with me, long sustaining carbs with the pancakes. And again, I have meat on me, so I could throw the meat should the bears decide that they wanted to come and attack me, or coyotes or mountain lions or whoever might be out there in between aid stations, which means I'm going to throw away the corn, which is terrible. Like, that's a bad thing to have to make a decision on, because you cannot go wrong with grilled corn on the cob slathered in all kinds of butter. Like, I'm drooling just thinking about it, and it pains me to say that, but I've got to be strategic on how I get from one aid station to the next. And I think I have to do it that way, where I have the opportunity to throw things away so that the bears can pick them up and leave me alone as I make it from one aid station to the next. Did I nail it?
I think you nailed it. I literally bought bear spray for the first time in my life today. So I think you're on the ball. You are as Albertan as I am at this point, which is not saying much.
I gotta tell you though, your hat makes you look like a Mountie when it cuts off at the top. So I think you're ready. I will say this. Like, if we're in a different location though, like if I'm running the Florida Keys 100, which is on the road, I'm tossing the steak first and I'm eating the corn. There's no bears. Like, sharks aren't flying out of the ocean on the land in Florida Keys.
Yeah, 100%. It's all about where you are. Absolutely. I think if it was me, I would be just a little bit different. And the only reason is the pancake breakfast. I know, like, I can't move after a pancake breakfast. So I think I would toss that. I'd carry the corn and I would eat the steak.
That's true. I didn't have an option for having coffee while I was eating a pancake breakfast. So you might find me the trail nap might end up being like a trail sleep at that point.
I was going to say Ohm would probably rock this, because he'd have no problem catching like 8 naps in the first 10 miles out. Like, he'd be good to go.
That's exactly right, dude. That is exactly right. Well, hey, man, thank you so much for joining me on Food Fight Friday at the aid station. As always, this is such a blast. Good luck to you. You said you'll be starting sometime tomorrow night.
Yes.
So good luck to you out there. You've got about 18 to 20 miles and 1,400 meters of climbing. So somewhere about 4,500 feet of climbing in those 18 to 20 miles. So that's going to be a hell of a good time out there.
That's the only times we have out there, right?
That's right. Make sure the bear spray isn't tucked away in your vest. Make sure it's close by.
So here you get another little glimpse into my trip here so far. So I guess I'm here. We have big changes coming in life. I've accepted a job, and so I met my boss today. This is where I've also bought the bear spray, but he just told me 3 weeks ago about how he had to spray a mama grizzly and her cubs because they were like feet from them. They had this crazy altercation. I'm like, oh great, like these are my new trails. So I'm officially bear bait at this point, I guess.
You better find out what more you need beyond some bear spray, dude, and just be prepared.
I need slower people.
Nailed it. You don't have to be the fastest. You just can't be the slowest.
Right, this will be the most dark clip ever now next week if I've been mauled by a bear.
Oh, man. All right, dude. Ass down, feet up. Enjoy your time out there at Sinister 7. We'll see you next week.
Thank you so much, Jason. Take